Welcome to iPPi. This is the Irish Property Price Index. It is a platform uh, collating all of the information advertised and sold properties, correlating all of that data, and delivering prices, stock, graphs, tables in order for you to make better decisions. So, this platform is a subscription based. So, you just click on the login and it brings you to a simple login screen here. I'm going to log in with my login here. And brings you to the dashboard. So I have set my dashboard to South Dublin. So the information loading here is the all about the South Dublin market. So that is properties that are currently for sale, the average asking prices, the average days to sell, then the total average property price rental in the market, how long that's taking to rent. So at the moment, there are 702 properties currently for sale in the South Dublin market and 150 properties. Down below, you have a right distribution. And if you click into the market reports, it brings you into this one of the three main sections of the platform. So the market reports is advertised stock. Again, you're clicking on and it's bringing you into my market. So my market could be set to a postcode, Dublin 6, or it could be set to an area, east, north, west Cork or Cork City. And then it goes in again, 702 properties, 167 that are for rent. Here is the price distribution of properties for sale at the different prices. And then over here, we've got some tabulated views showing you how many properties are currently for sale, to rent, how many commercials, whatnot. So this is the advertised analysis. One beds, the median price for rent of one beds, and then again the price distribution. So you have an array of information, useful information here on what is currently for sale and to rent in the market. In the sold history section, which is the second main section of the site, you have everything that is currently came from the property price register and was correlated then against properties that were advertised. So you can see here 18 Rosebrook Court. You have information 3 bed, 2 bath, 107 square meters. The BU1 was sold by Knight Frank. So you have all the information on that, and you can click into a particular property, and it'll actually give you more information on that property. What the description of it, photographs, Google Street Views, and ultimately what it sold for, which was 850, but it was brought to market at 8750, showing an 11.8% increase. And then it shows you how many days it took to sell from the day it was first seen, advertised, the launch date, when it was marked sale agreed, and when ultimately it was sold the 31st of the 1st there in January. All these information on that property. So going back to the results then again, you have the median prices of all properties 1 to 6 beds plus, what the median price is, and then also what the how many properties that each of these lines represents. So the 379 for a 1 bed pricey in South Dublin, that sample is made up of 47 properties. Whereas 2 beds for 497 are made up from 226. Obviously, the larger sample, the better median you're going to get on the average prices of properties. So that concludes then the second part, which is the sold history, which is confirmed sales from the property price register, and then the property appraisal. So the property appraisal section is about building a report that you can use then to price the property. So I'm going to click on the top left hand corner there, new sales appraisal. And this will bring me to a screen where I can then enter in the address, how many beds, whatever in it. So I'm going to put in a property here. So it looks up the Glendore Drive, 22 Glendore Drive. I'm going to say that this property is a semi-detached, and typically it would be a 3-bed semi-detached maybe. And I'm going to say that this property is 150 square meters in size. So the idea being is when it's calculating what information that might be useful in the pricing or the valuing of this property. It's calculating the size of the property in square meters and giving you what that property is worth based on square meters. Now, we all know, depending on the condition of the property and also the features and fixtures and fittings in the property, you are looking at variances of what the actual ultimate valuation would be. So what we have here now is it's giving you all the comparables in and around. So this is the property pin where it thinks the actual it is the property, that's Google Maps pin, and then it's showing you all 3 beds in the area that sold in the last 12 months within a half kilometre. So it's giving you all the comparables. So I'm going to select this one here, this one here, this one here, and they represent my 3 comparables. And once you have selected 3 comparables, then you can proceed to the next step. So typically, you wouldn't want to give on any report any less than 3. So I'm going to click on next, and it's going to give me over here what it thinks the actual price is based on so I said 150 meters. It knows that the cost per square meter in this area is 5,799. Therefore, multiplied up, it came to 870. But if you take the median of the comparables that you've chosen, it's a little bit less. So here I can set my own price, and I can decide that actually, you know what, I'm going to value this property at 750, and then I have the opportunity then to put in a bit of text for the report. I can change that. So this is a template or whatever that you would have. So you can have different templates. You can have one for period houses, one for apartments, one for 3-bed semi-Ds, and then the intro and then the conclusion or discussion at the end of it. So clicking on next then brings you to the next screen, and you're able to then choose an image from the actual from Google Street View, just to kind of have a look to make sure what kind of property this is. Then also, again, the conclusion here, a different set of text. And then down below here, you have the ability to add in all sorts of extra information that you may want to use in your report. Advertised prices, nearby amenities, rental prices, cost per square meter, and the sales volume. So I'm going to click the sales volume, and I'm going to scroll down a little bit, and I'm going to ask for the map to be shown, the satellite map. So I'm going to hit finish then. And what it's going to happen now, it's going to generate the report. It's asked me to name it here. I'm happy enough with the name of that being the address of the property. And it is going to take all the information that I've given it, collate all the actual graphs, put all the properties that I've chosen as comparables on a map with pins on it showing where the comparables are. And it produces this nice branded report here with a picture of the property, the agent that is, or the valuer that is doing it, the intro that I spoke about earlier on, picture of the property, 750 is the price I gave it, 3-bed for based on it. Here's the map I talked about with the 3 comparables that I chose and what they were, and then the ending discussion, a bit of text, the satellite imagery that I asked for as well, and then also I told us to put in some sold history statistics, just one. I had a choice of 5 different. So up the top here then, I can actually download this report as a file. I can also download this file as a Word document, so you can actually put it into and amend it whatever way you wish at the end of it. And that, in essence, concludes the production of the report. Also, you can email it, as I said as well. So this report, you can create one, maybe bring one out with you when you're actually going to value a property. You can add in as many comparables as you want. So you might use it for going out to win an instruction, or you can actually use it for probate or fair deal in regards to produce a nice branded report. So I hope you found this interesting and useful. And if you have any questions, I'm quite happy to do a demo with you and sign you up for a trial. And hopefully we'll hear from you soon. Thanks a million. Thanks for listening.